Fellas, what is up? It is HX here with some out of the ordinary rattle can shenanigans, because this time around I got tagged. And now I've got to come through with 3 other hobbies that I have that aren't model building. So you'll have to excuse the fact that you're having to see my ugly mug instead of the work that I'm doing. But hey, you know, everybody else in the community has been doing this. I might as well play along. So without any further ado, let me hit you off with my 3 hobbies. First off, when I'm not building model cars, it's usually because I'm goofing off playing video games. More specifically, PC, like computer games and the like. I do have consoles. I do, however, find that it's a lot easier for me to play games on my PC, because then I'm not hogging up the TV, and my wife likes to watch a lot of television. So while she's watching her shows, I have the option of playing my games. One of the things you can actually do, if you look at my history, you'll see that I have some footage of games that I played years and years ago, along with building model cars. I've just been a car fanatic my whole entire life. So one of the things you'll see if you go back into my archives is that I uploaded footage of racing games, because that's my jam. I do play first person shooters and the like. I mess with some Grand Theft Auto, but my heart is with the racing game. So you can catch me in Forza, be it Forza Motorsport or Forza Horizon. I got that Project Cars, Assetto Corsa, just racing games, driving cars. That's my jam. So that'll be my first hobby. The second one is loosely associated with the whole PC thing, because I do a lot of graphic design. My graphic design is one of those things that I went to school for, and for a long time I was in the industry doing graphic design work before making a career switch. But I have always enjoyed the artistic process, the creation process that is involved with graphic design. And it was just a natural extension, because as a youngster, as a kid coming up, I always would draw. I was forever with the sketch pad, and that, coupled with my love of computers, just kind of lent itself to me following a career path to do graphic design. Even now, in my current vocation, I do IT and support work, but I also do a fair bit of graphic design for my job as well. So that's something that has never been too far away, and it's something that I enjoy doing both on the clock and off. And then finally, for my third hobby, again, not straying too far from the whole computer thing, is actually building and repairing PCs. When I believe I was 16 or 17, I asked my dad for a computer. He had kept computers in our house since I was really, really little. I remember we had an old Radio Shack TRS-80. That's totally dating me, by the way. If you're old enough to know what a Radio Shack TRS-80 is, or a Radio Shack Tandy, you're old. But yeah, we had one of those in the house. Always had a PC in the house. And when I got older, was in high school, my pop told me that he would buy me a PC if I built it myself. That was the caveat. So he bought me the parts. He sat down with me. I put it together, and that kicked off a love of the hardware, love of building. I've built all my own PCs ever since, and repaired a fair bit of PCs for friends and family over the years. Still a big fan of building my own stuff. So there's that. Those are my 3 hobbies. So I guess now that I put that out there, I got to come up with 3 people to tag. I don't have 3 people off the top of my head. However, what I will do is I will go and identify 3 of you guys, and then I'll append this video. At the end, I'll probably put like just a slide up to to call out my 3 people, and I'll also have you guys linked in the title for this video. But that's gonna do it for me. I gave you my 3 hobbies. Now I'm gonna get back to the hobby that we're all here on YouTube for. I'm gonna start building these kits again, because I've got a whole, well, I shouldn't say a whole bunch. I got 3 kits right now that are in various states of assembly. They've all been painted, they've all been cleared, they've all had time to gas out, and it's now time for me to cut and buff everything and look at final assembly. So my 48-hour build, along with Dylan NYS Modeling's Pro Street build, and Taylor Braun Tootall's Hot Rod Drag Week build, all 3 of those are on deck. They are on my bench. Pardon me. And they're all on their way to completion. But in order for that to happen, I got to stop rambling on in this video. So I'm gonna bid you guys adieu. Check for the 3 people that I tagged here after the fact. All right, take it easy.